think it's just theatrics. It's not just showmanship. It's not just trash talk. Zahid is that level of an alpha dog mentality, but the top of the food chain is staring right across from him. That's David Taylor in the red, Zahid in the blue, Sunkist kids. And David said he's really looking forward to this match because he wants to wrestle someone that's going to actually get after it and come after him. A lot of guys implement a defensive style against David Taylor, whose onslaught of offense is a lot for most people to withstand. The hand fighting of David in the second period for David is normally key. That's when he's really sprinting. Guys have a hard time enduring the last 2 to 3 minutes with David Taylor. And for Zahid, he's a fast starter. He likes to come out, get attacks. He uses his speed to his advantage. You see those quick level changes. He's got a duck under. His lefty single is probably his best leg attack, but getting in on David Taylor is one thing, finishing another. We're going to see Zahid hit for passivity first 37 seconds.
And an interesting thing about these two guys, as you see a duck, tried to get around the corner. Good defense from David Taylor as he squares up. We're back on the feet. They've both been killing it since the youth level. They've both been uber successful on the national level since they were little kids. And here they find themselves at the biggest of stages here in the United States, battling at Final X. Nothing, 1 minute in.
Zahid wrestled in Final X in 2018 against Kyle Dake. He fell in 2 straight matches, competitive matches, but Zahid still lost. 4 years later now, he's staring across David Taylor. He's up a weight class here at 86. There's that sweep.
Single, he's in on the leg, trying to come out the back door. And you said, Christian, getting in is one thing, finishing what he's trying to work on now.
He's in David's wheelhouse right now. This is not good for Zahid.
David over the top, we're locked through the crotch. Could he try to isolate that one leg? And he doesn't. But he successfully defends, and will come back with a minute 35, get a whistle start.
Good defense there from David, and honestly, if that goes on another 10 seconds, I think we might see a David Taylor score from that position. But not quick enough on the counter for David, so they blow him back up, and now David's been warned for passivity.
David on the shot clock.
Oh, excuse me, shot clock. So 30 seconds to score, he'll give up a point. Zahid's defense is really solid. It's how can he endure 6 minutes with David Taylor. He does a good job of wrestling from his knees, but David Taylor's go-behinds are fantastic, and here's going to be a great test. Snap and pulling is David Taylor.
And staying grounded, trying to keep himself grounded is Zahid. David trying to lift him up, and David stepped out of bounds.
One red, though.
One blue offered, one blue confirmed. Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah,
I thought that was right.
I think the whistle may got confused there, but David wants the brick, so maybe they saw something I didn't.
Yeah, I thought Zahid grounded himself. And this does get called different ways at times.
Is that right?
I don't think he's out yet.
So, yeah.
Did they say challenge is not allowed?
Okay.
So first point on the board for Zahid Valencia, and it'll be 2 points for the lost challenge. So 1 point on the step out, 1 point on the lost challenge. And David has a question, probably about the score, but I think the ref confirms that it is indeed 2-0. And he's going to come, as you like to say, as a banshee, like a banshee, Christian. He's moving hard here, moving forward.
Inside control, snapping, moving. There's that shot, long-reaching shot. He gets to it, locked around the leg is David Taylor, squeezing his Zahid Valencia, and squeezing hard he is. And Zahid can give guys some problems from a front headlock, but he's just in a chest wrap position.
Yeah.
He gives some guys some problems with consciousness with his front headlock.
He put his opponent out a couple weeks ago at the World Team Trials. Completely put him out, and he's got a tight front headlock there.
They blew it dead quick.
Yep.
Good level change there. Your down block from Zahid Valencia. 13 seconds to go. We'll see if David pushes for a point here to close out the period. There's a shot. Good down block by Zahid.
Yeah.
He was ready for it. And the speed advantage is going to be with Zahid. It's just that the onslaught of offense from David. 2-0 Zahid at the break, but the storm is coming with David Taylor. We
are inside the eye of the storm right now. Yeah, you nailed it. David's pace is second to none. And, you know, you see right there, David Taylor, two-time world champion, two-time NCAA champion, you know, phenomenal career. won the Tulsa title, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And, you know, like we said earlier, you could say the same about Zahid. They've both been winning.
And I thought David actually looked really, when Zahid was on his knees there trying to defend, David was getting a lot of good hard pulls. It looked like that angle might be there on a go behind from that position. You want to maybe remember, could get back at there at another point in this match. Let's see.
Yep. So, and Zahid yet to go on the clock, and, you know, would be shocked if he did this period. He's been warned. 4 passivity calls. David kind of takes center ground here.
Duck attempt, but now he's underneath here, holding onto that elbow, Zahid Valencia.
You just mentioned this position. See if David can move him around again. Nope, we're gonna get a whistle.
Blow it dead quick. Zahid got up, got his weight all the way back. Not a good scoring opportunity there for David. But that's gonna be the key. If Zahid's gonna continue to attack, can he avoid the re-attack go behinds as David shoots to Zahid's left leg, not there, and they're going to warn Zahid early.
Well, he's going to go on the clock now.
Yep.
30 seconds. Well, with 0 on the shot clock, it'll move up towards 30. Zahid will need to score. They're going to give a point to Taylor.
Zahid coming with that right side collar, now looking to duck.
He's worked on that a couple times, or attempted that a couple times, been stuffed. Might even been the 3rd attempt.
And they blow that dead quickly. 18 seconds into the shot clock, so a point 10 seconds away from going up for David Taylor, cutting this lead to 1. It's a pair of 1s for Zahid. So 2 1s for David Wood, put in the lead. Now he's in deep on a shot.
Nice crossface, yeah. Used the crossface, brought Taylor up, fends him off. Taylor's continuing to attack here, and man, David Taylor, the relentless pace pays off, and they're 1 and a caution to 1. Mark Perry says throw the challenge brick. Zeke throws it, and that was right in front of Perry and Zeke.
And they offered, and they went, so what did they go there?
I think they went step out and caution to 1 maybe.
David only had 1 point, so he got to 3. So they gave a takedown and a caution in 1 there. So let's see. And it was not the second effort, it was the 3rd and 4th effort here from David as he ran behind.
His foot may have gone out, we may have missed it, and that might have been what the challenge was about. I watched his feet, and it was kind of obscured. We couldn't see, I think it was his left foot, but I'm not positive. But if we
this caution in 1, I'm not sure I really understand it. It's like sometimes the wrestling does just get you towards the boundary. The knees never touched. Knees never touched. That's a clear as day that knees didn't touch, head didn't touch, no elbow. So they could go 1 on the step out and 1 on the.
So he's on his knees. Drag, nice drag from David.
Yeah, and
that knee you're right, it did not hit. It was so close.
And I gotta say, I'll make my point again. The wrestling just ended up there.
Yeah.
He didn't
Challenge
go
decision.
out of bounds.
The blue wrestler does not go to a 3rd point. Therefore, a takedown is not valid.
So Brick going back, challenge
no
1
free.
by
It's only a step
Zahid's
out for red.
corner.
1 point red.
So let's see what
challenge
they end
is
up with.
1. Wrestling will restart in the standing position.
So David motioning is still showing 4-2, but I think they gave the brick back to blue, which means
they won the challenge and they held up 1. So it's
2 and 2.
Yes,
no.
That's right. I believe. They're figuring out the score right now.
David 2-2, Taylor with the lead.
So remember, he got the shot clock point, and then he got a step out. No caution, I don't think. Or no, they did put the caution up. They did say caution in 1 there. No, they're taking the caution off now. Sorry for the confusion. They're fixing the score as action happens.
So 2-2, Taylor with the lead. We still got a minute and a half to go, and Taylor's pace will continue. There's again Zahid with that level change, kind of opposite side duck attempt, and again it gets stuffed. Zahid, nice job. Takes those shots and then kind of bounces on his knees as to not get caught underneath.
And for all the offense that Zahid has, he's had a hard time creating an opening for himself. He got in on the one single leg one time, wasn't able to score off of it. Now we're coming up on 50 seconds. Goes the other way with it, but David does a good job catching him.
Yeah, got to the leg, but very shallow and lost it quickly. 49 on the restart.
He almost caught him off the whistle, but it's David Taylor on the re-attack. Single leg. He's trying to fight in on this finish. He's got his head to the other side. David in a decent position here for the finish. Good whizzer from Zahid Valencia. 38 seconds to go. He's got him towards the edge.
Tight.
Could it be one? Could it be two? It's, oh, boot in. That's two.
Too much. Taylor, too much for him over here on the edge. Continues to wrestle through it, and two more on the board. And look at him. He's ready to go. He's back at the center.
And how many times have we seen him go from that single leg, far side boot in, takedown, great flexibility in his hips to be able to pull off that maneuver.
Absolutely. Zahid needs a takedown. He needs to get to 4. If it tied 4-4, Zahid would have the lead from a takedown.
And yeah, unable to get decent penetration is Zahid Valencia. 8 seconds to go. Another shot attempt. Good down blocks from David Taylor. And nothing at the end. White paddled, and it's 4-2 Taylor after one. What an opening set, and what a job by David Taylor. 4 points in that period. And he's now a match away from making the World Team Bader.
Yeah, impressed with the fight from Zahid Valencia, but just Taylor's just a little too much at this point. David Taylor's offense, and you said it from the start, his pace, and watch out, it's that second period that Storm is